Welcome back to Beginner Bootcamp 2. I know we're going a little early, but I see the both racers are ready, and we're already about that time when they should be, so we're gonna just go ahead and get started. I'm Khaled. I'm joined with Moko here for the semifinals of Event 2.
Hello, everyone. Got an exciting matchup. We have first semifinal followed up by our back-to-back second semifinal to find out who gets to play in the grand final, the finals match, and who gets to play for the third place finisher match. So we have a little bit of jeopardy that we allow the racers to choose to do, and that's been enabled in this race. We have both of the racers electing to play on crit, so that has a little bit of a different change. And just to quickly talk about it, Khaled, what's some of the things to be really looking out for just from the change in difficulty?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and send these guys off now, though I think it'll be fine if anything. But something to watch out for, mainly just different strats and all that other stuff going about. We got to worry about, like, obviously, the half the HP is normal and all that stuff. Normal stuff from crit. No big deal. Looks like they might be a little off. I might
little decent. But yeah, one of the things that everyone should pay attention to is just how quickly you take damage. And that, but we do see in our starting inventory, Donald starting with Flare Force. So that's a very big boon to have. But I guess we can quickly talk about the card with a little synergy that we see already. We have two Twilight Town objectives with the Berserkers at Twilight Town 2. We have Betwixt and Between, where we fight with Axel. We have HB Demix. We have Storm Rider, Zolden, Cerberus, the orange statue claim in OC2. We have Lock, Shock, and Barrel into Presence 2, I believe that is. We have meeting up with Simba.
Yep,
and
Simba.
Then we have Roxas and Zigbar. So obviously a little bit of importance to be noted with regards to The World Never Was and Twilight Town, because we have quite a bit of synergy there. But we do have some things to note with our opening unlocks as well. We have both Halloween Town unlocks, which gives us access to both of those Halloween Town objectives, and also access to Cerberus off rip.
Also have access to Demix due to HB having both member cards to start. Or pretty early.
Oh, well, yeah, 100
it's
acre.
early
Yeah.
after they go to 100 acre. Sorry. But no, this is definitely on the interesting one, I will say. I was hoping with some of these like second visit objectives, we wouldn't have them super early, but really? This tends to be, but at least the one nice thing, I guess, is there's two Twilight Town objectives. They need to find at least one or both other ice creams that are out there, so.
Yep.
But,
so there's the way to the Dawns, so that's two more opened up.
That's actually an interesting one in my opinion, because arguably with Roxas as an objective, I'd be very tempted to quick run him.
Yeah, I think especially on crit, I'd be much more inclined.
Not just that, but just in general, like, it counts as an objective. You also got 2 progression points. It is just, and you get all those checks afterwards, right before Zigbar, and then after Zigbar, who cares? Because I mean, hopefully it's a who cares.
Hopefully.
Yeah. But just that. But I mean, you got that. Yeah. There's always Cerberus to do. Cerberus is low level enough-ish. You got HB, at least HB2 on access. Get some tools, go straight through there, and maybe not do Demix, but you can at least get a lot of checks out of there and be pretty much prepared to go do Demix.
Yep. Go all the way up to Ansem Study, kind of prepare everything. Maybe not push corridors. That might be a tad of a stretch, but with that fire, I think I would be even more inclined because we have an easy finisher. Fire.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Roxas.
They definitely need some more tools. Unfortunately, with this being crit, normally in crit, you kind of want to see the Pride Land start, just so that way you can do the little, like, the guaranteed RC or reaction command, just to take advantage of that bit. But obviously, no Pride Lands. That ain't happening. So, also, I see both runners did decide to go for some extra EXP after Halloween Town and just do a little more of the, I guess, toy soldiers.
Yeah. Do additional just dance call just to pick up both waves.
Both of them at level 10. Got some decent-ish stats. That strength stat's looking pretty nice, though. Already like 22 strength. Magic, not so much. Also, the other fun bit with crit comparatively. Oh wow, Ori slash an OC.
Oh wow.
That's actually going to be nice for Eddie Zigbar, even if they have to do low stats. Like heck, like in Podgy's case, I'm pretty sure in Plix's case, all they need to do is see that maybe a flare force in the shop or on an item or something like that, and they're just.
No, we started with it. They
started with flare force. Yep. Okay, never mind. Zigbar at level 1 is fine. Yeah. Oh, that's definitely.
Yep.
Definitely interesting side for this whole bit. So, but no, not to mention stats are going to be. You need higher stats to do more better or like I guess above the floor damage.
Beat off alphas.
So yeah.
We saw at the end of the OC shotgun just how much more damage you take. On Podgy's end when he took a hit from the rabbit dog, nearly just wiping away the whole health bar. So just so people can get a better idea of like how much more we're looking at and the risk of death, it's definitely there even in your shotguns if you're not careful.
Yeah. Fire Rog already. Yep.
Wow.
Who needs? Yeah, that's a good Twilight Town shotgun. Podgy did opt to go do Bailey first instead of worrying about TT1, so see if that ends up paying off. The strength though is definitely doing some work though.
Yeah.
But I think this RC right here will do. Yeah, just cut right through them all. Yep.
We have few abilities. I'm not too familiar with any German, unfortunately, so I won't be able to provide you what they are until we see Podgy go through, unless you know. But we do see Podgy get through Bailey fight. We'll see whether or not
I could tell that one was explosion.
Yeah. So we're really giving them the tools to try and push through in various facets. I guess the runners are really hoping for a berserk charge so that Zigbar objective is a lot more straightforward, I would imagine. I do interestingly note that Plix has noted the berserkers on his wanting to do, I would assume. Or is he considering it as like kind of like semi first visit?
I guess you could consider. I'd still consider it second visit, and I mean I consider it second and third visit because I mean you need items for it.
Yeah.
All right. Pacha just going through more of HB. I guess extended shotgun. I think that torn page was that a first shot visit or was that second?
Second visit, I believe.
Okay.
I will note that we chose not to complete the station fight. Would you have considered it to try and get closer to the first hint or not? In Twilight Town, I personally would have considered it at least, but I'm not sure whether or not I'd do it.
Yeah.
But we've climbed through all of the easy checks in Hollow Bastion 2 now, picking up a Thunder for our escapade, and Podgy's now going to cover his bases that Flix has already shown in Twilight Town. I think I'm maybe slightly more inclined with 2 out of 3 hints just to try and get my first hint rolling, get the ball rolling of information, I guess.
Yeah, you kind of want that info because, I mean, no matter what, it just general wanting any info for these world unlocks so you can start getting more like objectives able to go do, because yeah, right now a lot of the objectives they got are kind of a little rough. Maybe the Halloween Town objectives are kind of on the side of like they're not that bad to deal with at this point. So yeah, I would say so. Oh, there was a flash step there.
Flash step.
The way. Okay. But no, I was just gonna say it's more like Halloween Town isn't that bad to go deal with. The only worst boss out of all of them, I'd argue, is PK. I mean, I don't think like you get through PK and the lock, shock, barrel objectives and the presence checks or objectives will just be you just dance call the whole way. So I mean, it's kind of why the tools they're getting are really nice. At least that Hori Slash will be nice for if they decide to opt for PK. So yeah, so I would say that like most of these objectives are still a little on the rough side with the tools. I guess maybe also OC would be worth doing quickly to do service, maybe check further. Obviously, I think the runners might want to know if there is something OC wise, that way they know if they can go further than just like Cerberus or whatnot. Another thing about crit, this death abuse is worth.
Yeah, it's so much
very worth, apparently.
Form. So now we're not just
and a magnet.
Not just benefited from that, but we're now probably going to start looking for that light and darkness to try and give ourselves a quick final form. Same time.
Yeah. But no, not just.
I think
that magnet's also really nice.
Yeah, that magnet's super nice. But would you consider additionally looking at that Roxas objective now with that limit form, or would you want to hold it off now that you've got limit form?
I'd be tempted just to maybe fight him outright, use maybe the level 1 Ada strat a little bit in that case with the Keyblades, but I think you'd still probably be err on the side of caution, go with the just go with the like what is the word? Just go with the quick run strat for safety. By the way, because of the station fight, we forgot to mention, we have info, and it's all about World That Never Was. Currently, nothing really of note. Just mainly the page. The Royal Summon kind of leave to the side for now. Same thing with the Master Form. The Torn page also. So nothing really of immediate value, I guess I should say. Because we do not know what's in 100 Acre Wood. That would be nice. We don't know what's on drives. That would be nice. So, and we also don't know what's in DC. That would be nice. That would warrant wanting to get it. I mean, they may pick that stuff up along the way. The Royal Summon, I mean, heck, if you go Quick Run Roxas, you get that immediately. That's really nice because you got an extra shotgun to look for tools and stuff.
Absolutely.
So, I feel like with that, I'd be a little more tempted. So, I'd be tempted to do the Quick Run Roxas strat with this, but yeah. But, Flix, going for PK right now. I like this play, definitely. It's an easy fight to deal with, and that Flare Force, yep. And a Reflect.
And you promote a Reflect. So,
yeah. No, Flix.
Defensively, we've got good tools.
Oh, yeah, no, that's... Got
That's
once more, got a Reflect right there. I mean, those are some solid tools to be working with already. And not to mention, I'm pretty sure Plix is just going straight for those 2 objectives that are available with Lock, Shock, Barrel and the present check. And that Reflect's going to help a lot. Gonna use advantage of this Flare Force for that EXP. That's nice.
Yeah.
And chicken. Okay.
I think me personally, when I see that Reflect, I am super keen now to just get all of the Halloween Town objectives out.
Oh, 100%.
The whole Reflect into Dance Core synergy, just timing and the safety of it. Yeah.
100%. That's what I feel like Plix is going to be doing right here. Just go for those 2 objectives, clear them out the way. Whatever they get in Halloween Town is probably going to be what they end up getting. They may need to come back later, but hopefully not, because, yeah, no one likes doing extra content.
Yeah.
Trying to deal with these. That's. Oh! Oogie P2 is definitely deceptively hard with the.
Yes.
Yeah. It's crit. Anything can really kill you at any point. But those enemies really can take. Hey, here's the funny thing. That magnet would have helped a lot. Magnet explosion to take care of both of them. That, like, I'm not trying to say anything. It's just something of note. Like, yeah. But gonna go for it again. Fair. I think they'll probably be. Yeah. That. Oh no, that was not a good.
Oh.
That was not a good enemy to get. Oh.
No, unfortunately. We did see Podgy cleanly get through Hades' escape in the meantime. A pretty scary thing to do in crit at times.
Yeah. Podgy does have limit for Cerberus, so yeah, doesn't matter, because for the most part, the dog is just gonna fall down.
Correct. And it's another hint for us. Giving us information that there's an ice cream on levels. Where it is on levels, we don't know yet, but that's Twilight Town 2 access, inevitably.
Yeah, World That Never Was is looking kind of nice now. Also, Plix opted for the dance call just to kill the enemies. I like it. Get the iframes from it, just so they don't have a chance of dying there again, because, yeah.
Yeah. I think the one thing when running crit is you feel even more pressured when you take a death, even though it's not probably as long as you think it is.
Yeah. I mean, they kind of went a good bit through Oogie both times, so I got to the enemies. So I mean, it was kind of like, yeah, it was a little bit of time, but
yeah.
Luckily, Oogie's only just one phase.
Yes. And finally made it through.
Is that a torn page on Oogie?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Going right back in there. Apologies, going through all these chests. What do we get here? There's the ice cream in OC.
Okay.
Okay, that's Berserker's open for just doing OC. So that little extra push further on, usually worth it. So
getting past Cerberus opens up all of those checks once you get through the urns. Mini games.
What's kind of upsetting to me is that other ice creams on levels. Probably the one time you don't want it to be on levels, because you could really take advantage of TT3 getting some levels there.
Yeah. Well, if it's on still relatively early levels, it's not too bad. So there is that, hopefully, for the runner's sake.
Yeah. Alright. Plix is doing the 2 objectives. I think they're going for, I guess, a little more XP with this and more experience, so I respect it. Strength is going up a little bit.
Yeah. This magic stat really isn't doing too much. Just finally get another one there.
There's a royal summon and
a scimitar.
And another Battlefields of War.
Oh, so OC unlocking itself gives us another objective on the board
and
with
another
a magnet. Oh, that is just a nice pickup there. Having Magnera from all that, yep. Oh, that's a nice OC to see. Not gonna lie. Oh, absolutely.
Got 2 bigger shotguns available, a Magnera there.
Yep.
I wouldn't even be doing Hydra right now. You can wait. Yep.
Nah.
You can hold that off now, but I mean.
Yeah, we could hold it off. We're holding it off because we have all of these checks in the shotguns, including Piglet's House, DC Court, all of DCE, and the Agrabah 1 first visit. I guess with what we see, would you rather be in Plix's shoes having done the Halloween Town 2, or would you rather be in Podgy's point?
I think I'd rather be in Podgy's. Those tools are looking very nice to go through some clears. Just, yeah. I mean, at some point, Podgy's going to end up going towards Halloween Town also because it's already been available the whole time. It's, oh, that's final form.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I think Podgy might just end up going to TT2 soon.
Mm-hmm.
Fyra?
No,
Fyra. They have Fyraga, yeah.
Fyraga and Magnega. Nera.
Yeah.
That's great power control into great damage.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a worth DC shotgun, even if it was only that
absolutely.
one item. Yeah, no, get that last ice cream, and that's just stat central there.
Yep.
Actually, let's see. I think Podgy's only like 2 objectives from Go Mode. Yeah, I think.
Yes, I think.
Yeah, Salt doesn't have Storm Rider, doesn't have Zaldin, doesn't have the Betwixt, and doesn't have Simba.
Simba.
Yeah, 4 away, or no, 2 away out of the 4.
2 away. Mm-hmm.
Gonna opt to use the Claymores.
Yeah, I think he's electing to use the Claymores because Donald's dead, unfortunately, so we can't use the powerful Flare Force.
And I think Plix over there summoned Rayman to help out, to help him out there. Oh. But got through it using, I know they use Mickey Mouse there, so, yep.
Mm-hmm. The Pearl doing more than enough to get that health bar down.
Yeah.
And reviving him. We do get the next hint. With Beast Castle having no progression-based items, and neither does Disney Castle, excluding that final form that we found in the courtyard.
It's actually kind of nice overall. Not have to worry about those 2 at all. And now Podgy's going through corridors. That's a fair. Can go do Demix. Honestly, might even be tempted to might be tempted to go for Core Skip with their tools. I don't know. I think they have enough for it.
With the final form is possible, yeah.
There's the ID disc.
Wow. So there's screens opened up for you.
Yeah.
Albeit on crit, it is to be noted that the XP yield is not nearly as easy to gain. Now Podgy realizing he's out of items, so just taking a quick shop break.
Yeah, gotta get what you can. Just gonna go straight to Dancers. I think they're just aiming for that Demix objective, getting that out of the way. Or just wanting to level up Final Form.
Probably a bit of both. And the Dancers fight is reasonable XP as well. Trying to get that ice cream that's we know about on levels.
To be fair, also, they have good tools for, like, literally the 2 fights in World that never was. More so thinking Zigbar. You got you got Hori Slash, already got Flare Force, you've got Final Form to work
Final
with.
Form.
Yeah. Okay, they're going back for the 2 chests at least. Might be going for more, going back further.
So Plixus has now picked up the scimitar that was in OC, already found by Podgy.
Yeah. Also, Podgy ran out of drive before even getting over to the save point.
Yeah. Luckily, we've had some drive recoveries throughout, so able to just restore that.
Now they're going
electing to push through.
Okay. Okay, that's fair. Go ahead and get the nobody objective there while you're at it. It's good experience to doing OC2. They're routing around getting, I think, stats more so.
And Plix is now going through DC Courtyard, going to find that final form that was hinted to him. And he loves to see that.
Yep.
So basically, from what we can see, they are more or less caught up in terms of access to the objectives.
Yeah.
This situation. What is the main next push that we want to see from Plix's point of view? Because we can tell Podgy's going to most likely go through to at least OC2 and that objective.
I think Plix is doing the right thing right now, going for that, getting some final levels out of this. Get that leveled up, getting your tools ready for everything, more so. That is 100% the play to go for. Because you still got, what, a couple... At this point, I feel like the runners are not going to even do a quick run Roxas. They are going pretty latency at that point to just be seen, slower. So they're just prepping their stats. They're prepping their hold kit for those two eventually to happen. Yeah, but I also think this and just pushing towards any objectives. Also, yeah, Plix can only get level 3 final, but I'm pretty sure they'll get 4 from doing the... Berserkers, because I don't see them wanting to stop at this point with that second ice cream there.
Yeah, and with the potential of the third, albeit we know that level 20 still doesn't give you that ice cream, so it's at least deeper than that.
Yeah, well, we won't know until at least level 23 to see if there's anything potentially. Also, Podgy and OC2, they're going for that other objective here, the orange statue check. Oh, I like what Plix was doing. Just taking... Oh, I was trying to take the time to level a little more. Unfortunately, did not get that Ragnarok level or experience point.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So, I guess one question is, when do we do this Agrabah shotgun? Do we do it immediately after? If we
I think right now in the runner shoes, you do it whenever it becomes needed.
Whenever it becomes needed, when you get hinted that there's something there.
Yeah, their tools are looking.
Just clear out what you've got.
Yeah, no, I mean, Podgy's got what? Still Demix and Halloween Town to go. Yep, going straight to Halloween Town with that final form there, and those stats are looking kind of nice.
Yeah, and he will find that reflects off of Prison Keeper and realize, yeah, this is just easy enough to get through.
I don't think he'll be too upset about that reflect, though.
Oh, absolutely not.
They've been pretty much going through everything with no worry about it. Magnera's been kind of their reflect, if anything.
Yeah.
But opting for the dance call to start, fair. Go to that, don't have, just, yeah.
I think he might elect to go into a form.
Yeah. Clicks us through TT1. Yep, going right in there.
Yep, going straight back in.
Yep, just go for these objectives now.
There's the reflect. If we don't find anything further through the next hint that we get, and we have to start blind pushing, what would you want to blind push?
Let me see. I definitely think right now Agrabah would be the blind push if after everything, that's including World That Never Was. But also, I think if you're before World That Never Was, you might be more willing to push out SP a little bit just to get some more, whatever you can on EXP. You're not going to get as much, but you can still get something out of there for a little bit.
Yep.
The other thing is, also, did we point out that Port Royal was pretty much nothing-ish?
No, we did not. It's got the same asterisk with the one that was his page. There is just a page. Unfortunately for Podgy, who enjoys the Port Royal visits. But who knows? Maybe years have something.
I don't believe in years.
I don't believe it. But I'm just saying that there's a chance.
A lot of the double objectives have already been known about. Like, at this point, Yeeters is kind of like...
This has got a Proud Fang. It's not that exciting.
Twilight Town and Pride Lands got hinted. Pride Lands, nothing progression related.
Nothing.
And Twilight Town is just a torn page. You know, maybe with all these torn pages... Oh, wow, we have all torn pages hinted at this point. Maybe the Yeeters are onto something.
Maybe. I'm not a believer though, unfortunately for chat. Yes, you can throw your pitchforks out. I just think that we're more likely to see something in one of the other locations, like Agrabah Shotgun at this point.
Yeah. But, yeah, definitely at some point start thinking about the Agrabah Shotgun and definitely think about the SP Shotgun to go through. I think that'll probably be when the runners feel like they need some more tools or something like that. So, which might be, Podgy might be getting ready to get to that. Well,
yep.
Those items definitely hurting for items here.
Yeah.
Having to now resort to having to have the Mega Elixirs up, that's... Oh?
Oh, not a great feeling, but looks like Podgy might be just going for Roxas.
Yeah. Wonder... Okay, they're just reminding themselves that presents are later at some point. Probably not too worried. They already did a Lock Shock Barrel. They just need to go do the one other thing left there.
And that's Podgy going for an RV loop. It's like going for Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely gonna be getting to that point. It's a little scary.
But we do have that limit form pop.
Yep.
To
Okay, got the ether or the Mega Elixir pop there.
Yeah. So used to seeing the ether toss, but just an item shortage has left us to use it.
Yep.
And
great fight there.
Very clean.
Plix is about to go get their nobody's check done here. I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to do something similar and start thinking about going for their, like, World That Never Was clears. Oh, yeah, there's a torn page already. Cure.
I don't think we actually mind that much, especially if we find a Zerg charge, albeit we have Duckler anyway, so
yeah,
might be something towards that.
The other Royals?
There's the Royal Summons.
Yeah, that's right. We already knew about that. Alright.
And Podgy taking the elevator to probably snag a little bit more XP.
Probably. Not a bad use to go to the elevator for. I mean, 600 enemy right there. It's a nice little boost.
We have Plix being the first to visit SP Shotgun. Albeit we haven't really seen too much.
And then we got Podgy being the first in Agrabah.
Okay.
All right, we get.
So these are both blind.
We get shotguns 30 minutes in. Let's go.
Yeah. Still seeing Goofy be a bit of a menace in the Agrabah shotgun death abuse.
There was an auto master over there, I would assume. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And the SP shotgun, it was. Guard break? That's not a bad pickup with this strength.
And another cure. Getting ever so close to that proof of healing that we all love to hate to see.
See, it's fun watching other people get that proof, not myself.
As a player, you don't love to see it.
Nope.
It could have been any other magic. Nope, it's just a cure.
Yep.
Right.
Not completely dissing on the cure because cure does have its good uses.
Yes.
My favorite use is ground shaker.
Very true.
Blizzard. Okay. Something different on magic.
And another ability chest. There you go. This vicinity right there.
Click's doing a little.
All in all so far. Okay, not too bad. That's LOD1.
Yeah.
So the potential for Storm Rider is now out there if we find another one.
Checking that chest there. I'm guessing that was a report chest.
Yeah. And aerial dive, not bad to see, and an experience boost.
Oh no.
That's unfortunate news for Plix.
Yeah, that's
with him right on screens whilst Podgy finds it in Agrabah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Podgy's now thinking about potentially doing screens now.
Mm-hmm.
Although good news for Plex is that so far the stats are looking pretty solid so far. Unfortunately though, getting close to level 30 and not seeing that ice cream.
Yeah.
I think that actually would kind of balance it out a little bit more for Plex to see about getting that ice cream off of this. So
really hoping to see it on level 30, I would imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, if you see that ice cream there, you can at least get some levels off of there and complete that objective at the same time. It will kind of balance it out. Unfortunately, not on level 30.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. At least the magic stat did improve a lot during screens.
Yeah.
But still hasn't caught up to the strength.
Can I take the... Oh, wait. Okay. Getting out now. 37, 34. I mean, it's pretty solid, honestly. They've also got a final form Keyblade. They'd be fine going through Zigbar at the very least.
Yep.
Okay.
We see, as you mentioned, with that XP boost, Podgy probably keen to also check levels and get those stats up to try to blitz the content faster. That's still left to do.
Yeah, that turnaround right there definitely signals screens.
Mm-hmm.
And they're about to try to take their hit. Okay, yep.
Yep.
One nice thing about crit, it's easy to die.
Well, it's easy to get into XP boost too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Checking probably for another one, potentially. Just checking overall Keyblades. Might be opting for, more magic Keyblade more than anything, I think.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it kind of sucks having, elixirs now, mostly. Yeah, not really much to work with.
Really want to be using your elixirs when you're XP boosting because it gets your HP bar back all the way up to full. But at least on crit, one more hit from a strafer, well, a regular hit, not a
look, I would say yes, but at the same time, it's like it's
risky.
it's very risky. The only time I'd ever feel a little more comfortable doing that is if I had second chance or once more to, like, survive.
They do have once more, but trying to force the once more attack can be a little stressful, at the least.
Yep. I wouldn't be surprised if after this pod just decides to pop final form, maybe go for a little more afterwards. I feel like they'll probably stop if they find that ice cream. Oh.
Ooh.
Yep. That screens you can die on pretty easily if you're XP boosting. It is definitely on the dangerous side for it.
Yep. We did see Plix actually check the first, like, quote-unquote shotgun of core that we didn't see from Podgy's side. Not coming out with anything too significant from what I could tell. Albeit the language difference doesn't help from what I can tell. But likely setting up to do HP damage? No?
I think they're going to check those two chests. Maybe they decide to go further into core now. Potential. Oh no, they're just grabbing the Keela in there now. They're going for Demix. Okay.
Yeah. Understandably awkward when you're in limit form starting the fight on HP Demix.
Yeah.
Not wanting to be in limit form off the start is totally understandable. Podgy's second attempt on screens. Just need to stay careful here. And meanwhile, Plix quickly making good use of that final form to evaporate the health from HP Demix, getting that objective completed.
Slap shot on level 32. Okay.
And with that, we have a hint for OC on Podgy's side. Shows
there's a Proud Fang. There's the ice cream.
We have an ice cream.
Oh, Plix is not far off from that too.
Mm-hmm. So Plix does one more thing and they'll know.
Plix might get that off of, like, right after Zigbar, because if they do decide, because I mean that's a good spot to take a minute to maybe go for a quick couple levels, pop final form, kill off those nobodies right there, pick that up, and yeah. And I think honestly, that Proud Fang's just on Hades and they're right in front of it. That is effectively, this is looking like this is a go mode I think for Podgy right now.
Yes, I believe so.
Yep, you do Simba. You don't even have to pick anything up along the way in Pride Lands. Just go straight to Simba. Just run.
Yep.
So, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think they have much. Oh, they're using the scent to pick up that elixir at least.
Yeah.
They are
really hurting on the items.
Yeah. I think they picked up an aquamarine ring earlier, so you could sell that for like 2 ethers. Just saying.
I think at this point we might need to scrap the bottom of the barrel here and really sell all of those expensive pieces of jewelry.
Yep. All right. Plix going through Roxas. So each one of them has an objective the other doesn't have at the moment. This is a pretty close race overall now, but I mean, we just gotta see what Plix does. If Plix goes for a couple levels quickly right after Zigbar, which I think they will do that, it's a great spot to try to get something. Then I think this definitely is going to be a really close race.
Oh, I believe so. Do you take the extra time in the elevator though, to get that extra levels if you're Plix?
With about 3 levels off, I'd be very tempted to do so.
And meanwhile, we see Podgy going for a final duck flare into some horizontal slashes to clean up Digbar.
Yeah, I think they did a limit for him to do that, just to get the EX or to get the MP back. So clean Zigbar there. Plix is gonna go grab this chest here at least, and take advantage of killing some enemies. Level 32, 2 more off.
Getting pretty close.
Yeah.
For Plix to know.
There's a second chance right afterwards. Oh yeah, no, Podgy's. Yeah, they're both runners. If they go past Zigbar, are pretty well. Plix, if you go past Zigbar and if they get that level, they're looking good. Podgy's already just knows holding W now at this point.
Yes, going through systematically in all of the objectives. Obviously, the one main thing that we can see is a little bit of a struggle is the items.
Yeah,
and that'll be interesting to see when we're getting closer to final fights what we have to work with.
Honestly, I'd take the time in TT to go look around for maybe any stat boost chests. Maybe if you run across a money pouch. So.
Or would you do a round of the gamblers in the dining room?
Oh yeah, I wasn't thinking about that. Take a little round of the gamblers, maybe. Go for a couple things, just to get a couple ethers to leave you in a good spot. So. Podgy's going for all the quick clears.
Yep. Funnily enough, they still have yet to find any drive gauge ups from all the setups as well.
Yeah.
So that's not something they love to see.
No, but it is definitely on the interesting side to have to do that. Okay. Plix not with much items left now. Going for the Flare Force. I think they just know Podgy's going for that strat in general. It just, yeah. Okay, going for the final form here. Both of them are in final form.
Plix can't really afford to drop this.
That's a DM.
Yep.
That's not terrible. Stay in final form, protect the duck, get out of it, pop the Flare Force.
Yep.
And then use a high drive recovery and go level right afterwards. See if they can get that ice cream. All right, Podgy's through Demix, only has the 2 objectives left, and I mean TT3. There's arguments to be made to go look around for that money pouch, but I think it's quite possible Podgy just runs straight to Mansion. There's no point.
That's not great. Unfortunately, didn't choose to do the revert into Duck Flare like you mentioned and stay in final form. That's quite unfortunate for Plix because it's now it's bad time loss.
Yeah.
For Plix to see. Podgy not even taking a glance at any of the underground chests, so going straight for the objective instead.
That is fair. You see your go mode here. This is what the Then all they gotta do left is the hardest objective left. Go run to Simba.
Yeah, I do find it interesting that Podgy didn't go for Hades immediately, but we're probably just gonna go after instead.
Yeah.
Since it's kind of a pseudo objective at this point. Since you know it can't be on Supers, so it can't be on Zexion.
Yep. Nope. Actually kind of nice synergy on that end, honestly. You see that type of thing show up, it's like, ooh, I could use that. I guess also might just be technically they can't really stumble across the Proud Fang here, so there wasn't really much point there. Is what it is. Didn't even opt to go in the other room, just gonna run straight to the objective, maybe checking chest here. Yep. Alright, money pouch right here on the beam.
On the beam?
Nope.
No, it's
the last
that torn case that was hinted.
Alright, does Axel have money to give?
See. We'll likely see Hodgie make good use of that limit form here.
Yep.
If not just Magnera Explosion.
Oh, that magnet's a little up in the air.
Yeah. We do get an additional hint, so we do find that there is an additional Proud Fang in Hollow Bastion, but the faster one is just on Hades.
Yeah, no, I looked through because I mean they could have found something in core, but nope. Nope. At this point,
you just have the one forced thing to do. You definitely do Hades.
No, in this case, like Hades is just gonna fall apart on that end.
Yeah.
Also, Axel did not unfortunately have money. But yeah.
Yeah.
Also, as a little.
So it turns out LOD just hit unlocks itself, so we could have actually gotten to Storm Rider if we chosen to go that route.
It's slow. It was definitely slower.
Yeah. Oh, of course. I'm just pointing out we could have.
Yeah.
Not that we should have.
Definitely not. I mean, if that hint was earlier, I wouldn't be surprised if we were seeing some Storm Rider.
Yeah.
But
that's an unfortunate death for Plix.
Yeah.
Went for the Order of Valor, but then got caught by the Berserker's attacks. There.
They only need just one more level, and they will have that ice cream, though.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And after we get through Living Bones, it's just a beeline.
Yep.
Podgy. Would you, if you run past any magic, would you pick it up? Or would you just...
I think I'd kind of just ignore it at this point. I feel like you just got too much to, like... You already got too much right now.
Yeah. You felt cheeky, I guess you could open the stat up chest just in case we get a money pouch for our troubles. The MP up is not irrelevant. That does help a tad.
Well, I think, unfortunately, I think Plix's string went down, maybe?
Ooh.
Yeah, they're having some tech issues there.
Yeah. They should be still running if they're on the Steam version. So luckily we have the Steam version.
Yeah.
That lets you continue to play offline as long as they're local recording. We can just verify. It looks like they're back now with Hades.
Yep.
So it looks like that is the case. May have just been an OBS hiccup or two.
Maybe.
Potentially.
Maybe.
And Podgy will get that completion mark showing after the screen, and there we go.
Yep. Now looking at the stats, they got like 45 magic. They're fine on everything. They don't even need to pick up anything here. But yeah, no, this was a very quick seed.
Yeah, it was pretty quick. All things considered.
But you know, unfortunate though. This is what crit can be sometimes. Just it's rough. It's rough when you're not used to it.
Yeah.
So.
But Plix is just following behind in Pride Lands, and death in Final Fights is very possible.
Yeah.
Even though we have second chance once more.
There's also a baby flex, so definitely a little gonna be rough towards the end. But Plix still would have to do this, and still would have to go do. Oh, they don't even have level 34 yet.
No.
They're so close to it too.
Yeah. They're so close to knocking on the door of being in go.
Yeah.
I think at this point it's very difficult. You have to go back into the World Never Was for.
You'd 100% have to go there for EXP if you're gonna try to gamble for it.
Yeah.
Light dart there.
Light and dark.
Alright.
So interestingly, we never got sight of either of the Beast Claws, so that Zolden objective was just never going to happen.
We had a Beast Claw in Hall Bastion at least.
Yeah.
So,
but we never saw it, right? So it could have been cool.
Also, the other one was an STT.
Well, I don't think that either of the runner really wanted to go.
I don't think they did either. There was nothing for it at this point.
Yeah.
All right. Podgy's on to engine core fight.
Interestingly, I think Clix is picking up a lot more of the abilities that are in Fireland, so we're seeing some of the abilities that were skipped, such as the Auto Limit, the Blizzard Boost. But unfortunately, still doesn't give you that little bit of XP that we need to get to Twilight Town 3. Let's go. Click's just going straight back in to get some XP, as we expected.
And there's their ice cream.
And it's right there.
Yeah, a little unfortunate on that one, having to spend a little extra time on that.
So it turns out that XP boost was humongous in this seed.
Yep.
Really making a huge difference from Agrabah.
Oh no!
And that's what we mentioned, that
Podgy didn't equip second chance there.
Yeah. You can die very easily on crit in final fights, and engine core is not to be trifled with.
Yep. I'm kind of surprised Podgy didn't put like second chance on.
Yeah. See whether or not Podgy takes it a little safer. Yeah, takes the session.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, it's like, yeah, I think they're gonna stop it and take advantage of. No, they're not stopping it. Okay, I was wondering if they were gonna stop it and try to get some of that drive gauge back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an elixir use. I don't know how many items they have left.
It doesn't look like they have much at all. So it's going to get very pointed towards the end of the seed.
Oh, unfortunately, Donald died. So I think Podgy was aiming for that.
Duck flare.
Yeah, but the duck ended up dying.
This is Armored Zemnis 2 for Podgy, whilst Flix is going to complete his final objective.
Okay, looks like Podgy did.
Spawn page that was into.
Yep. Podgy does have a couple like 3 ether. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yep, that's no second chance hurts for that fight for sure.
For sure.
If you're not used to crit like final fights, it is tough. It is tough.
Yeah, it is definitely.
All right.
Can't be as gung-ho as we normally are if we're playing on beginner.
Nope.
Really can't afford to take any of the swipes, especially when we don't have second chance once more both equipped.
Yep. Okay. Podgy going into the second knockback. Going for quick building. Now here's the scary bit. No second chance. That building's going to hurt.
Yeah.
But got it.
Yep.
And Plix is on where the final fights themselves now also. I'm gonna gonna just, I guess, throw one out there, but wasn't enough. All right.
So with this MP bar in the state that it's in, do you take a quick death? Just to get your
I'd be
XP
tempted
back?
to. I'd be tempted to. You immediately, if you don't hit the first reflect, you can take a really quick death. You lose a little, like a couple seconds, but like it's not the worst thing. But okay, Podgy's in laser phase. They're real close. Unfortunately, Baby Flecked is Baby Flecked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just took the guard there. Did a gap closer to get a little bit of damage on it. Does not have him stuck there. Will have him stuck there in the session now. Is this gonna be enough? Even if it's not enough, I think he'll get it just by dropping it and just doing some attacks. Yeah, there we go.
Yep. And there we go.
GG's to Podgy.
GG's, Podgy.
Sub-hour RTA also.
Yeah.
So
Indeed, a very quick seed.
very quick. We can watch Blix play out the rest of
Finish
this.
out?
Why not? I mean, they're in final fights.
Yeah. And just a reminder to everyone, two things. One, we have the second semi-final coming up right after this with a bit of a break beforehand, but also to donate to the American Heart Association that we're doing this for. It's a great cause. We are also, every time we reach a goal, we will provide a new incentive that we are doing this for, with the incentive to reach that 2,000 being a relay race to be put on by our TO's team. So if you want to see that with potential slightly more chaotic commentary, yeah, remember to donate with the link that's currently pinned. And just a reminder that just because Plix didn't win this match doesn't mean there isn't a match for them to play tomorrow, I believe.
Tomorrow, I'm not sure what
Or the day after. It's either tomorrow or the day after.
Yeah.
And they will be playing for that third place spot for the event.
It'll be for more points on the standings, and also, yeah, actually, third place. Good also if they decide to go for another crit race. Hopefully their opponent would be down for it, because it's good practice before, because the final bracket is all crit. So, yeah.
Yep.
I am happy to see runners take advantage of who are in top 4, take advantage of this this little, I guess you could say it's a gentleman's agreement in this case, but it's also just a little bonus for them, allowing them to run crit. So
dip their toes into what the format will be.
Yeah.
So. And a reminder to those that have that are either looking at the channel for the first time, seeing that the event, there is still one more event that we have a qualifier for coming up as well, if you're interested. That will be the third event, which is with the details listed in tourney discussions on the Kingdom Hearts 2 Rando Discord.
It's in a tournament hub inside the beginner bootcamp, like little thread.
Yes.
There are some that it was definitely posted by Uki, the main, like the leader of it all, of all BB2. He definitely posted the links for helping out with Path, because Path is very confusing for the first time. I won't lie.
Yeah, I won't lie about that either. It's definitely its own beast when it comes to just the hint and how how you actually figure out where things are. But we also have additional things turned on, the data specifically. So
Yep.
always something to keep in mind. Do you want to try your hand at it?
And Plix is on to final Zemnis. Oof. Yeah. Yeah, one of the little things, if you're caught in a combo with once more, especially on crit, you just stick with it.
Just keep taking it.
Yep. You won't ever die. Alright. Got through the dance.
There's a potion for safety.
Yep. Nope, that's fair. One of the little things I do like about crit is like a little strategy even I've kind of slightly adopted. I'm willing to throw a potion on my starting setup just for safety purposes, just to get through fights. It's a nice little, like, something can always happen on crit. It doesn't matter if you're fully experienced with it or not, like, something can always end up happening. Just having that little bonus, like, healing item to help you out when necessary is definitely, that's a dome skip right there. So,
and that's a very nice dome skip from Plix.
Yep. And
GG's to Plix as well.
GG's. Now,
and thank you for the GG drawing.
Well, yeah, I saw the GG drawing there too. Appreciate it there. But yeah, as you can see with the bracket, Podgy's moving on to grand finals and for this setting and against the winner of the next semifinal. So yeah,
likely both races are going to be keen to see who their opponent will be in their next matchup. So reminder to stick around for our next semifinal that will be coming up shortly.
Yep, quite shortly. Yeah. Any other last words before you have to go?
No, I'm looking forward to seeing the result, and good luck to all the players, not in just in the remaining bracket, but also to all the races that are going to participate in event 3.
All right, well, thank you for joining. I know it was kind of last minute for you to join in, so thank you very much. And we'll see everybody back after this short break.
you walked into my life Monday morning when first I heard you speak to me. I was too shy to let you know, much too scared to let my feelings show, but you shielded me, and that was the beginning. Do you still remember all the time that has gone by? Do you still believe that love can fall out from the sky? If from where you're standing you can see the sky above, I'll be waiting for you if you still believe in love. Now at last we can talk in another way. And though I try, I love you. It's just so hard to say. If I only could be strong and say the words.
Welcome back, everyone, to Beginner Bootcamp 2, Event 2 semifinals. We got, this time, Unverse, Docs, and Tibbs, and the winner of that will play Pachi, and the winner, or the loser, will play Plexus, with the grand finals being tomorrow at 5:30, or third place at 5:30 Eastern, and then grand finals right after. So, and I am Square, and I am accompanied with Comics.
Hi.
Comics.
Hi, I'm Crazy Comics. Haven't been in the commentator's booth in a while, so I'm excited to be here and excited to see really exciting match for the semifinals.
I think without further ado, should we send them off? Start looking at these objectives?
Yeah, so a few pretty easy ones right off the bat. I think Tibbs went ahead and marked off nice first visit objectives that we could do. Looks like we've got, just looking for some crossover ones, right? You got some got 2 in OC, right? And that's about it. That's the only crossover.
This is gonna be some interesting places we go here.
Yeah. All right. And starting locations, we got STT, we've got OC, LOD. Is that 2 LOD?
Yeah, that is in fact 2 LLD. That begs the question is, how soon are you pushing it?
Right. Well, considering it doesn't have any objectives, right? I don't expect to see a big push. I could definitely be proven wrong. But yeah. Plus, we also got the World Never Was right off the bat. So if they really wanted to, they can go and quick run Roxas, get that knocked out of there, and the first Twilight Town access, which they'll need another one in order to get that objective there.
Yeah, it's just kind of interesting to see how, at least in comparison to the ones I've done over, how little objectives we have access to right away. Like, okay, there's one Bone Fist and the Scimitar.
Yeah, so few world unlocks in the world never was. Nothing important in 100 Acre Wood, but we do see Unversed Docks going into Quick Run Roxas to get that knocked out of the way. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, not a
it's
bad
right
play.
here. It's 2 prog, right? Like,
Yeah, it's 2 prog points. You got trying to think how many checks behind it. 3, 2, 7, 8. You got 8 checks behind it before you got to go to Zigbar. Yeah, meanwhile we got Tibbs finding our magnet and Stitch in Twilight Town.
that's probably a pretty good sign that screens may be in play. Like, just a quick screens, right?
Yeah, so that'll definitely come in handy for screens. I also respect this play by Tibbs because this is a world where you can use one of your death abuses, and while you're playing on beginner, getting those knocked out of the way early and stuff like that can save you a heck of a lot of time. So yeah, just going ahead and getting it out of the way. It also looks like Tibbs set Donald and Goofy to Sora attacks, so they're not going to be fighting them off while you're trying to die. So yeah, very nicely done. Got a nice quick run going on the left. I won't say anything more because I don't want to curse them.
I mean, it's just Roxas. How bad could it go, right?
I mean, you never know. Like, I mean, I've had plenty of time where the quick run just kind of sneaks in behind him, and you just kind of lose track of it, and you got to get back on it. So yeah, we got a few more world unlocks. We got Proud Fang, so that unlocks the Timon and Pumbaa, the Hyenas 1, if you will. We also got the Skill and Crossbones, which also doesn't lead to an objective, but can lead to some good items. So yeah, and another Torn Page, so gets us one step closer to Spooky Cave, and 3 more free checks before we got to do any of the mini games.
Cat Doc's finishing up with Roxas here, and
Yeah, getting the first objective out of the way. See if there's anything on Roxas. There's a membership card. There you go.
you know, as Tippy has been stating throughout this the last 2 events, the kid always has something.
Yeah, that's always how it is. It's either right on Roxas or those next 3 has the particular thing that you're looking for. Usually it's a limit because you're like, I would like a limit for this. Oh no, it's right there behind it.
I was gonna say it's limit or explosion, right?
Right. Yeah, that membership card gets us one step closer to the last chest in core, which is that chest icon there, top row, second from the left.
There's our ID disc. Reflect on levels, so this is not a reflective seed.
Yeah. Doc's taking this time to get some nice quick experience off these high level enemies that you can just kind of warp snipe off of them. This is a really nice play. Yeah.
I mean, at this low level, 800 experience adds up quick.
That's very true. The only downside to this is making it a little bit more difficult to do your death abuses, but that's not going to be a problem.
And Hori on 14.
Yeah, because you're getting some really good items, really good stuff. So like, yeah, being able to hit those hit counts and everything like that. Nice Peter Pan as well.
That never was really just kind of paid out, huh?
Yeah, it's got some nice stuff going on. Yeah, and getting those early progression points, like you said, gets Docs a little bit closer to the first set of hints that we'll get to see. Meanwhile, Tibbs is making the rounds, doing the shotguns, stuff like that. Stepped into PR, Didn't really find anything of use. The next 3 in 100 Acre Wood had an identity disc. That's very nice for getting those levels, right? And now we're making our way into Beast Castle. So far, just a blizzard. Looks like Tibbs is peacing out. Doc's giving us our first look into Halloween Town, getting that nice quick death abuse. Yeah, it looks like Tibbs might be on the way to doing Roxas. Maybe. And Doc's found a Way to the Dawn and a fire. So some nice stuff. All right, Tibbs Tibbs grabbing the first 4 and dipping. It's fine. Yeah.
We're gonna have our first hint here off of Candy Cane Lane.
They have Berserk Charge on a Keyblade, or is that just an ability they started out with?
I think that might be on our Kingdom Key.
Nice. Yeah, so with that horizontal slash, Berserk Hori, it's definitely on the team.
Our first hint is Disney Castle.
Alright.
Just has spells or summons.
Yeah, so yeah, nothing that's really getting us towards any progression, everything like that. Still might be nice to go to that world because we still got windows as one of our objectives, right? But
What
yeah.
was found on the side of Tibbs in the OC shotgun.
Ooh, very nice. Docs is going to pick that up here soon as well. Yeah, so getting to see some overlap right now between our runners doing their shotguns and everything like that. Kind of taking stock of what we got and where we can go and everything like that. Square, where would you go in this situation? What would your first big push be? Where would your play be?
I think, in my personal opinion, I probably push that OC because, like in Doc's case, we have 2 reflex. You know, the only thing that could make Cerberus faster is really like a thunder, and or limit. But like, you get an objective done, it's unhinted. You can see if you can find more unlocks while you're there.
Right. Yeah. On your way to an objective, you already got some matter of crowd control. Yeah, I got those reflex and everything like that. You can get some progression points on the way. Yeah, like, seems like a really good play.
I had not realized that the XP boost was right next to the magnet.
Oh, well, there you go. And so, yeah, we are all good for some leveling on screens at any point in time. Yeah.
That probably will be ending up sooner than later, I would assume.
Yeah. I think it's really just in what order our runners get their items in, stuff like that. Yeah, because right now we're sitting in a position where Tibbs has the unlock for Space Paranoids, but Docs has, well, actually they both have all the tools that they need for that leveling and stuff like that. So it's just a matter of like when those things become available. So,
And like notable, Docs didn't do station fight, so he ends up missing on that torn page, which
True,
could just lead to, or that does just lead to your SB unlock as well.
right. Yeah, but probably saving it for some final leveling and everything like that. Yeah, once you get like, I don't know, Trinity limit and stuff like that, being able to hit that hit count very fast and stuff like that. Yeah, not a bad play. course, we see all, so we kind of know what's behind the curtain a little bit and everything. But yeah, both our runners doing very well right now. We got our first dip into Agrabah. Haven't really seen anything important quite yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a combo boost to go nicely along with that explosion.
Yeah. Ourselves another summon, good old Gene. Yeah, we're gonna go in here. We're gonna get some more progression points, which I believe would get us to our next hint.
Sorry?
Over on Dox's side, doing the Abu push and give us a progression point and give us our next set of hints.
It will just get us 1 point towards there.
1 point. Okay. It's a little small on my screen. I have a little bit of trouble reading.
All good. All good.
But we're gonna go to Hollow Bastion. Probably just do the whole first visit. Do the Bailey fight and stuff like that. Get us a little bit more closer to that. To our next hint.
We got the Hollow Bastion push going on.
Yeah. We got Tibbs going into Agrabah as well. We getting some experience here in the bazaar.
There's money.
Mm-hmm.
Money in our burrow here.
Nice. Oh, we got all the finishers, man. I'm looking at our
Yeah,
stats. Our stats are pretty good as well. What were you gonna say?
It was our key that had that berserk charge, which I don't know if you had seen at all, but we got a really nice key in Mysterious Abyss. It is a 7/7 air combo boost.
Ooh, love that. Nice. All right, we got ourselves a Bailey fight. Good old magnet explosion, just kind of knocking them all out.
Just there to clean up some trash, you know.
There you go. All right, and we got our first dip into Pride Lands over here on Tibbs' side.
I was gonna say,
Yep.
where do you think we are going after our shotguns here?
Yeah, I'm still liking your OC push. That sounds really good. We also got skill and crossbones off of PR, or not off of PR, off of Bailey. It is for PR, which is where Dox is going right now. Pushing OC. Getting up to that Cerberus fight, getting not only an objective but also another hint and everything like that. Which, yeah, Tibbs will also get a hint or prog point off of meeting Simba here and everything like that, so that gets him one step closer. Yeah. So far in Pride Lands, not really much important going on yet.
There's the thunder.
Nice. We got the Agrabah 2 starting package. Okay.
So
Not necessary. Oh yeah, well we've I kind of missed there that Chasm of Challenges bottom is or treasure room fight, I guess, is one of our objectives. I'm like, oh,
it is one of our objectives.
Heck yeah. That's one of my favorite things in Hades Escape, doing that jump into the reflect there at the end to knock everything out. So beautiful.
It makes it so clean. A slide dash for our troubles of Pride Lands, by the way.
Ooh, lovely. Just a thunder for now. So, definitely be coming back here for Timon and Pumbaa at some point. And we're going to have our second objective over here on Dox's side.
And we'll also get our second hint, which is the world that never was. Just has a torn page left.
Nice. So.
Well, for progression, that is.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so useful if we're going to be going for that spooky cave hint and everything like that. There's not really much objective-wise left in the world never was. Well, there's nothing objective-wise left in the world never was. So we'll see if our runners make a push for that. But for now, Tibbs is going to get their first objective here off of the Hyenas 1 fight. And Dox is going to continue going through OC. Very nice.
We got Tibbs finishing up his first objective. He is checking Scar to see if Scar has anything. You're right there, right? Like...
Yeah.
And if I recall it, it'll give you 2 points towards the next hint, so it adds up.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, in settings like this, like, you really want to like route early with the hints in mind, just so that way you can see the seed more clearly and get your routing down and everything like that, and start figuring out your pathway to all your objectives and stuff like that.
But now the question is, how far has this anger grown?
Alright, but we're into Demix using Dawn Limit and everything.
I guess it has grown for far too long.
His anger has grown for far too long. Yeah, it is very tricky to try and skip the DM and everything like that. Making sure you get enough damage very quickly and everything like that. It is tricky.
Doc's finishing up Demix, just getting some HP for his troubles.
Nice.
And another mem card.
Oh, very nice. Also, that clutch heal from Simba, allowing Tibbs to snag the win on Scar. Very nicely done.
I don't know if I'm Tibbs. How long do you wait till you just say, I'm gonna get levels? Right? Like... You have a single XP boost, you have Stitch, you have a Magnet, and you have Explosion. Like...
Right. Well, there's there's an argument on two sides, right? Because I think you're talking about SP, right? Leveling SP and everything like that. Yeah, that is going to be useful and everything like that. Right now, you've got some pretty good stats and everything like that. And SP is also not an objective-heavy world and everything like that. So maybe kind of like leaving it and stuff like that, leaving it for a hint to be like, okay, it's important and I want levels. Now I'm putting emphasis behind it and everything like that. Stuff like that. But Tibbs is going to beat up Prison Keeper towards getting more progression points and everything like that. Which our next hint said that Pride Lands has a Valor form, and that's it. Which helps in two ways, right? First off, we don't know how much is on drives, right? So,
and there's our pro thing for that Valor, by the way.
Oh, nice. So, yeah, Tibbs pushing up to Scar and everything like that gets him closer to the Valor form. On the other hand, if drives is useful, Tibbs is in a good position. If drives aren't useful, then Docs knowing that information, right?
Yeah.
Might not push as far as Tibbs did and everything like that. So it really comes down to where the information lies and everything like that of where our world unlocks are and stuff like that. So very interesting hint. We do have Docs trying to find that Valor form.
Which fair. You don't know
I've been
how
talking for a while. Go ahead.
we don't know how far that could lead. Like, who knows? That could lead even straight into our limit form, right? Like, there's just too many questions right now with how few how little info we have.
Right. All right. And Tibbs finishing out Halloween Town 1 to get closer to the beating up the kids fight. I always forget what to call that. Fight.
Lock, shock, and barrel.
Lock, shock, and barrel fight. There we go. There we go. Tibbs. Here we go. Tibbs is gonna go level. So.
Or at least the shotgun.
Right. See if there's anything important in here. Yeah. So.
And now, look, of course, if you're in their shoes, of course, there's our SP2 access, so that's Larxene on the table.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm not reading these objectives as well as I should be. Like, oh yeah, Larxene is on the table. Oh yeah.
Oh
So,
yeah.
So there you go. Larxene is on the table. Yeah, very nice, very nice.
So that I think that makes this going to level right now even bigger, right? Like,
get yourself into AS
Stat
stats and everything like that. So you can just kind of coast through the rest of the seed and everything like that.
I mean, I was just gonna say P, but
Oh yeah.
because Larx actually has a lower.
Meanwhile, we got Docs finishing up the Pride Lands push.
Going to treasure room.
Yep, and did not fight Scar, so kind of pieced out after the hyenas fight.
I mean, really at that point, I think you can kind of see it either way in which way you go. Like, you don't know if that Valor could have anything good, but you also don't know how deep that Valor is.
Right.
If it's Ground Shaker, if it's Scar, if it's Hyena 2. And yeah, while we're getting levels here on Tibbs' side, those stats are looking pretty nice.
Oh yeah, getting a lot of magic. Love to see it.
And a glide.
Ooh, nice glide. All right. Yeah, Tibbs is healed enough from Stitch to be knocked out of EXP boost territory. Meanwhile, we got Docs doing the treasure room fight. And got the next hint that Agrabah's dead. So that's a pretty good timing on that hint.
Agrabah literally just had its own friend.
Yeah. Only had its friend like me. Yes, sure. Sure. All right. We're finishing up leveling. Ooh, nice duck flare. Duck flare finishing leap. Always nice to see.
I mean, I feel like if you're in Tip's shoes here, you just go straight to that lark scene, right? Like,
I guess.
at least that's where I think I would go.
I would want to form at least. Not. Oh, nice experience, but nice
And
glide.
glide 4.
All right. I was about to comment on. Oh yeah, EXP boost after you finish leveling. Yeah, but SP's got some good stuff going on. Yeah, I would still be looking for a form at this point, either final or limit form, just to kind of help out with a little extra breathing room, I guess, in that fight. But also limit form because we need to get to level 3 and we just need to find it in order to do that. So
I suppose it also helps with the around 3 bars phase, right? Like, don't let her even do the teleport swap.
right.
See, Doc's pushing the wardrobe, so he is going to fight Thresholder, and we got Ice Cream and Thunder off of Hostile Program.
Very nice. Yeah, so that gets us access to that top left objective.
Nice little Berserkers fight, and he is going straight for it. It looks like
Nice. Yeah. Nice auto limit. Okay. So that's interesting. So with auto limit, if you get another form and then you go into auto limit, you can get limit 3. So.
I was just gonna mention that too. It's like, so now we technically are close to access to that.
Mhm.
Just hopping through the tower here and escorting Chandelure and Mrs. Potts. Or Lumiere and Miss
Lumiere.
Potts. Lumiere.
Shout out to E33.
Shout outs to a different game series that I just referenced.
Yeah. Lumiere. There you go. All right.
What do
So we're
Lumiere
at the top 2.
pots have? Just some HP for your troubles.
Yeah.
Tim's getting done with TT1. Ooh. We found a light and dark.
Ooh. In Beast Castle?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. We would like a form in order to make use of that.
You would like one,
Yeah.
but you do have the ability to use it. One.
Well, we do have auto limit. However, we are on beginner, right? Which makes it a little tricky to get into.
And that's the other side of the coin of it, is how far is that next form, right? Like,
Right. Okay. So we got our next hint over on Tibbs' side. STT has been revealed to have a wisdom form and have a torn page. So considering that STT, not, I mean, depending on who you ask, it's not one of my favorite worlds. Because it kind of takes a while to go through and everything like that. And neither of those items, well, the torn page gets us closer to Spooky Cave. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna see STT this seed.
unless that Spooky Cave is, like, the only one we need, right? Like,
Right. If that's like the most convenient one or what have you. But considering we only have to do 10 out of 12 of these, right, we have other options. And the hints might point us towards where a form can be, where another world unlock could be, and stuff like that to kind of drive us away from STT. So.
I was also going to mention, with that hint, we also got knowledge that there's a DC unlock on forms.
Oh yeah. Interesting.
Well, we have windows on the board here, so it's
Ooh, well, that does make it. So that definitely makes that Valor form a little more enticing there in Pride Lands, and STT, because now you're on the way to potentially 2. It really just depends on what form it's on and how high of a level you got to go with it and everything like that. So, yeah.
Tip's deciding to just thunder Cerberus there.
Getting that next objective done. And Dox is going through Twilight Town.
Doc's getting his second prod factor. And his first page.
There's a very interesting overlap between what the runners have done and haven't done, and seeing, like for example, like how one might have one unlock and then the other has another, so they were able to like go between worlds and stuff like that in their own way and stuff like that. A very interesting match to watch.
Say too, like I will say the longer Nox here kind of holds off, checking that page and getting to screens there, right? Like that also kind of starts putting a lead on Tips with the glide. Him getting the glide 4 there, right? Like,
yeah,
the movement diff is starting to show really quite a bit, right? Like,
yeah, that movement diff does definitely make a difference after a while. Like if you've been going through the seed a while and everything, and you've got like these bigger worlds, definitely. Like Glide 4 is definitely better than Glide 2, but I think you're right that like that 100 Acre Wood push to get those extra 3 checks doesn't take that long and everything. So I don't think we're gonna have to wait too long to see that from Dox's side. Probably beeline it to that.
Going back into HB2, probably looking at that core. Last check of core.
At least getting up to it, because even in beginner, core still can do a lot of damage, be a bit of a rough time. So we'll just have to see.
Tim's now getting his HB1.
There you go.
Trinity limit in that shotgun, of course. That's a drive.
Oh, what we got?
It's the
now
limit form.
All right. What else we got? Battlefield of
The
War.
other
So that's
Battlefield of War.
So that's on the way to the orange statue fight, right? Was that magic up there?
We, at least for us, in no mode here, like, in knowing here, are one objective away from go.
Yeah, I guess you're right. About that.
Now, here's the question. Where's the Bone Fest? Or where are our torn pages, right? Like,
Right. Yeah.
because
Now it's all kind of coming down to routing, right? It's all coming down to I think we've got enough content like on both runners' side to be making headway towards these different objectives and be getting those progression points so that way we find out ways to the other objectives and stuff like that. Yeah, so we'll start to see quite a bit of crossover between them, guarantee here. Doc's getting through the first round of fights here in Core.
a very clean first fight, right? Like,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
as Tibbs is finishing up Hydra here.
Also,
Hydra having once more.
Also getting that hint that Halloween County is done in terms of everything. It doesn't have any important checks. So you can go in, beat up the kids, and leave. Steal their lunch money, do what you need to do. Yeah. And Tibbs is going to go and fight Roxas.
Probably mostly looking at that mem card and like, hearing kind of the event so far. Probably has heard Tippy say the kid always has something.
True.
Him being at the ceiling for Roxas, I mean, he should just melt, right? Like,
And this is a very beautiful Roxas fight. Very nicely done by Tibbs.
very nicely done. For him to start getting his mem card, and I think, yeah, he's probably just gonna dip, right? Like,
Yeah, probably. Might check these next few and everything like that. Just make sure.
see if it's the torn page. Yeah.
Yeah, have a nice fallback, right? Because you go through these and everything like that, and have like a certain set of objectives and everything like that. But just in case something happens, right? Something doesn't quite pan out and stuff like that. Having that backup in your back pocket really helps. But interestingly enough, we also got the next set of hints on Doc's side, which hinted that 100 Acre Wood having the identity disc. So that kind of gives him a little bit of insight into, hey, this could be on your way to Larksine if you want to try for it. So
Doc. Seeming like he knows that he technically, like, it looks like he knows that he has technically just enough movement to.
Yep, there we go. There we go.
Cleared it.
Yeah, it is very tricky. Like Glide 3 and Glide 4 make it very easy to go through there and stuff like that. It takes a little bit of maneuvering to get through with level 2, and I don't think you can do it with level 1.
You cannot,
so-
without, say, like, a different form.
Right. So very nicely done by Docs. Getting that next objective. We see Tibbs going towards the treasure room. Yeah, and Doc's going to be finishing up the first visit of OC here.
I just thought about this. Doc's likely will start working on his limit levels. Wow. Doing Hydra here, right? Like,
Yeah, I mean,
so like,
yeah, like,
you're progressing towards 2 objectives and, clean up pretty nicely here.
right. Yeah. And that's the beautiful thing about Limit is that you can pretty much level it anywhere. Because yeah, you just need to kind of spam your limits and everything like that, and everything like that. So we should actually see it here because the oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the name of the attack. The Ragnarok shots and everything like that should make it up to the heads and everything like that.
Yeah.
So
We'll just.
might see a bit of thunder spam, and then yeah, there we go.
That will be our level 2 for it.
Oh, and that kills. Wow. Very nicely done. All right. Yeah, Tibbs is going to do the Bailey fight. This will get him the next hint. And Dox is going to go right back into OC2. Going to make headway into the orange statue fight.
And just for note, I think Tibbs skipped the stat chest there. And that was our money pouch.
Ah, gotcha. I saw
Our first one, at least.
I can't remember if it was Tibbs or Dox who, I think it was the first 2 chests in Twilight Town, peeked at them and just kind of left and everything like that. So I guess
Not recall.
so, because I mean, like, you look at some of the chests, like obviously like the black chests are just regular items and everything like that. The light blue ones are equipment and stuff like that. And after a while, you're just like, no, I'm pretty well set on these, right? I've got all the ethers I need. You can have a money pouch and be able to buy and stuff like that. And once you get like your star charms and your cosmic arts and everything like that, you're pretty much set stat wise and everything like that. So kind of stop picking them up after a while. So I mean, makes sense. Just kind of cutting time off wherever you can. So Doc's getting 2 objectives for the price of 1, getting the limit up to 3, and getting the dusks out of the way. So there we are. Gonna be making a push into LOD.
Ooh. Haven't seen it yet, so, and it's unhinted, so it's like, might as well, right?
Right. Looking at some of the hints that Tibbs got off of that Bailey fight, nothing left in OC, important wise. I did get a hint.
Fist is in TT is what I see here.
Yeah, and I think both of them have already done TT2, so we know that that's in TT3. So we're going to be really looking for that last ice cream there.
I was just gonna say, where do you think that ice cream is?
Still got a few worlds open and everything like that. I don't know. I'll wish for LOD for Dox's sake. But yeah, no, it could still be anywhere. So
I was just gonna say, at least my gut is telling me it's probably LOD.
Yeah, but you still got HB open. You still got Beast Castle. Still got a few checks left in it.
That too.
Yeah, so, but it is kind of narrowing itself down. We're kind of no, words are going. It's fine. That's what you want to hear from your commentators, right? I got no words. But yeah, we got Tibbs working through core right now, getting those limit levels right, getting them knocked out.
Doc's about to hit the gold mine that is Mountain Trail for Lot 1.
Yeah, nothing so far out of those missions. Yeah, still a very tight match.
Very. I mean, again. Ooh.
Okay,
There's
so
a
we got the
VC
world.
unlock, and there's our ice cream
There's the ice cream. All right.
and a flash step.
Ooh, very nice. Okay, so yeah, so we're in a really fun position now here. Just based on what both of our runners know, because we know that the other Royal Summons is on Drive, so can't quite get to that Windows. And like both of our runners have things that the others don't, right?
Yeah.
Tibbs has the identity disc and everything like that. Docs has got this, what we know to be the third ice cream and everything like that. So now it's a matter of, okay, who's gonna
What
cross
gives
whose
first
path,
here, right?
right? Yeah. So that, yeah.
Tibbs trying to get his limit levels while doing these fights.
Getting some good experience with that too because of the EXP boost and everything, and also having the once more and stuff like that to help out with that. There's our limit.
Very
3
nice
for
end to
Tibbs.
that fight. And that gave us... Tibbs has now info that ice cream is in LOD.
There you go.
And he also got info that final is in HB, but...
Yeah. Which we see Doc's forcing final over on his side. Yeah, so going to be getting those, getting some final experience and everything like that, trying to get those Royal Summons. Alright, there's that objective done for
Well,
Tibbs.
I was just gonna say, in Tibbs' shoes, he just needs to grab that bone fist.
True. Alright, Tibbs going after this final form.
Fair, he doesn't have the light and dark, he... And
And we've got Docs pushing for the torn page, so they might be. See, now I'm trying to figure out like which objectives have the runner post said like, okay, this is not the two that I'm doing.
I feel like at least for Tibbs here, I feel like he's probably gonna set in stone to that not doing Spooky Cave and not doing Windows. Yup.
Which
And there's our answer to that too.
which would also explain the push for final form, because if you've got AS Larxene on the table, right, that final form really helps with her fight and everything. So I can totally understand that push. And then we've got over on Docs' side and everything like that. I'm curious.
Yeah.
So I think Docs might have. Is it either Spooky Cave or Larxene that Docs is wanting to push for with going after this torn page?
Well, so
Or
Doc
both.
doesn't know that the other ID disk is in
Piglet's house.
SP or Piglet's house.
Right. So. the benefits of being all-knowing and seeing both sides of the
The
like
benefit
that.
of the third eye being open.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think this is and also the other good thing about this push is that you're going into the world that never was, has a ton of nobodies and everything like that. Going
Level your final form.
Level your final form up to 4. Figure out if you can get a royal summons off of that, because you already got 1.
Yeah.
So that would give you Windows access and everything. So yeah, so quite a few different reasons of why this is a good play and everything like that, based on what our runners know and are able to do and everything like that.
On final 3, looking for that 4 before Cosmic Arts.
Love a good Cosmic Arts. Alright, so we're getting into the Mountain Pass. Tibbs gonna get the first Royal Summons and get the ice cream.
The ice cream and his flesh step.
Alright.
So now I think Tibbs will probably just go to TT, right? Like, Doc's doing Shadow Stalker here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because for Docs, this world is still unhinted, so still not quite sure what this world can hold. Probably looking for the identity disc and everything like that. And also wanting to top off the limit levels and everything like that. So, totally understandable.
That's our third reflect on Tibbs' side in TT3.
Nice. Sure. Lovely. Yeah, so Tibbs into TT3.
There's Master.
Getting Master, alright. And we gotta find this Bone Fist. Are we going to the mansion?
We are going to the mansion.
We're going to the mansion, and Docs is going to the second page.
And getting his SP unlock.
Yeah.
And doing Piglet for his last hint.
There you go.
Gonna find out very quickly that SP will be your route out, right? Like, I think the moment he sees that, he's just gonna step right into SP and just push it, right? Like,
right.
Eliminates some of that GOA travel as well.
Yeah, because then that would put Docs on the path to Larkscene, and
our Bone Fist is just on the mansion fight.
And oh yeah, and the ice cream's here too, so this would also put him on the path to getting the Bone Fist. Yeah.
Yeah, it just kind of eliminates that GOA travel, you know.
Right.
Because now instead he just has to push to Larkscene, and then TT, and then go to HT.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Tibbs is going to be going towards the Dusk fight here. We do have the Bone Fist, so we can go to the Lock, Shock, and Barrel fight, and then go through SP2 to get to the Larkscene fight. So we've got a race.
Wait, this is a very tight race.
Yeah, this is looking really good now. I mean, it's been looking good the whole time, but like,
I know it.
So
Tibbs doing Hades Chamber.
Now I'm curious about something.
What is that?
Just because, so the wild card in all of this, right? I think it's mostly on. I don't say it's all on Tibbs' side, but it could be mostly on Tibbs' side. We've got the master form, right?
Yeah.
If we get some levels on that, right, and the other royal summon shows up, are we going to see windows happen?
I think that would only happen, say, on Dox's side.
Okay.
Just because Dox still has to do through PK
Right.
and Oogie before getting to that point.
Makes
But
sense.
I don't think Tibbs is changing where the routing that he's going, because he's already in SP2
Yeah.
about the same amount of time it comes down to get to Solar Sailor or MCP is the point in which you push the mouse.
Makes sense. Yeah, if that had shown up sooner, you might have seen a bit of a divergence on that. But yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Cool. So we've got Dox finishing up the first visit, Tibbs on to the second force fight of the second visit.
I mean, at this point, really, it comes down to execution, right?
Yeah.
Does that now that glide diff is gone, and if anything, I'd say Dox actually has more tools to take care of stuff, right? Like,
Yeah.
so it's hard to say how this will turn out, right? Like, it's gonna
Right.
be very close coming into final fights here.
Right. Yeah, like you said, it all comes down to execution, just seeing how this all will play out. All right, so we're on to Solar Sailor on Tibbs' side. Dox finishing up the second fight.
Tibbs is using the Thunder against the Devastators, which, if I recall, have a slight innate weakness to Thunder.
That would make sense.
I do know their stats are also crazy, so it's like...
All right.
Dox is on Solar Sailor now, too.
And that gap is definitely closing between them.
It's definitely dwindling, yeah. We got Sark down on Tibbs' side. Just
Nice.
MCP and Larxene for him left.
And Dox also heading into Sark. So we're seeing two different sizes of Sark right now.
Well, you know, he did grow like 10 sizes that day.
There you go.
Does Tibbs know the one cycle on this fight? It looks like he does. Because it's literally you just wait till about half HP, stop, and then wait for him to spin the walls. And that should be the fight.
There we go. Very nicely done. My thing with that is you take it and when you're doing the reaction command, count to 6. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. then you leave. You go to the other side, and just mashing will take you out of it. There you go. All right, we got a Larksine fight on Tibbs' side. We got Docs.
Unfortunately, missing the one cycle. Ooh, he skipped right past the infinite, like, attacks phase. Where you really can't get into toucher.
Right. Oh.
And that's a DM.
Yeah, but I think... Let's see what happens here.
Should be fine. He just kind of needs to reflect here. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, reflect. You got a duck flare lined up because Donald's still alive and everything like that. Very nicely done by Tibbs, who is going to be heading into final fights here shortly. Meanwhile, Docs is gonna show it.
Do his Larksine.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, he's got Prison Keeper and into Lock, Shock, and Barrel. Tibbs also has the loadless advantage looking at it. So, road for Docs is seeming a little long and winding. Doc's also getting DM'd by Larksine here.
Yeah. Larksine was caught in the air there, so the duck flare just sent her to the moon. Very nicely done by Docs as well. Alright, but we're fighting against the time bombs, which that's not their name, that's just what I call them because I think it's a fun name.
I was gonna say, I know they're not minute bombs because that's a Heartless. Doc's just kind of skimming through the chests, picking up what he wants, right? Like, unfortunately, gonna find out that Bonefus is Mansion Beyond, right? Like,
yep. Although I did see that that master form, was like, oh, we got that one.
It's right there, I mean.
It's like that SpongeBob clip whenever everybody's leaving the Krusty Krab and then there's like the clown at the end. It's like, no, not you, you stay.
All I can think of is the smile he gives.
That's the master form. Master form just smiles. It's like, yay. Love it. Alright, so we're in the engine fight on Tibbs' side.
And going into AX1. Nice drive converter. For that master you just got.
For that master form who's smiling. Alright, there's a Bone Fist on Doc's side. Alright, that's AX1 down over on Tibbs' side.
On to AX2. And as Docs goes on to fight Prison Keeper, I think there's probably at this point, as long as Tibbs keeps playing as he's playing, I think it's a little too much of a gap, right?
Yeah. Do people still do the how many domes?
Or is that run so how many domes?
How many times? About a few.
Definitely at least 4.
At least 4.
Another SpongeBob quote for you. Callet sing it. Because that's like the, that's the Kingdom Hearts funny number, right?
Hey, there you go. The more you've done it again. Alrighty. Now we're on to final Zemnis. We're on Tibbs' side.
Doing the dance with the devil here.
Mhm.
Or the zebra in this case.
Mhm.
Just right into lasers.
Making
Needs
sure
one
not to
more cycle.
overdamage.
I was gonna say needs one more cycle of it before. Went into limit form instead of the limit. I don't think that was intentional. And that's
There
a
we go.
GG's to Tibbs.
GG's Tibbs. Very nicely done. Alrighty, we got Docs in the Oogie fight. We got this, then the kids, then final fights. So very nicely done.
Very nicely done to both these runners for playing as well as they have, right? Like, this he kind of gave twists and turns, right? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, it was a lot of just each other having what the other was missing and everything like that, and just seeing who was going to cross paths first and everything like that. Yeah.
Doc's setting up for the fast way to do this fight, right?
Yeah. Yeah, just reflect right into dance call, and pull them all in, stuff like that. Yeah, but as it's being pointed out in chat and everything like that, yeah, very nice. Good for par. Yeah, both of these players played extremely well.
Yes.
Everything. Yeah, there was only slight differences with the glides and with quick running rocks versus like fighting with stats and everything like that. Like, it's just the little things, right, that just kind of add up and everything like that. But excellently done by both of our runners. So yeah. If we could we figure out where that Royal Summons is on drives? I am a little curious.
But I was gonna say first, any guesses, right?
Valor 5.
I think we were probably just looking at Master 3.
Okay. We're getting Jesus in here. We're praying to Jesus so that we can figure out where it's at. Yeah, so that means that Tibbs is going to go on to the grand finals, and Docs is going to be going to the third place match, which is being held tomorrow, correct?
At 5:30 Eastern, yes, sir. And then
There you go.
the grand finals being right after.
There you go. Yeah, we're gonna watch Docs through to the end. Everything, checking little strats. Just kind of run around him, let him blow his whistle. Just send him right into the turbines, and there you go.
Very well played. That's like in general here too. Like, I thought about this as Tibbs was going into final fights, and then I noticed, yeah, Tibbs didn't have chicken.
Oh yeah, where?
Chicken was Beast Castle. Right
Oh,
before
okay.
Beast.
Ah, makes sense.
Or on Darkthorn, one of the two.
Very nice.
Very nice mob fights there. And
Fires a few, reflects, boom, and there you go. Nice roasted armor Zemus.
yeah, is that one just going down at the snap of a finger, right? Like, yeah, first buildings here on Docks.
Okay.
Okay.
The voices in our head told us that that Royal Summons was on Wisdom 3.
So that would have been the STT push.
Yeah. So STT was on the way to our other two. Didn't necessarily need to be the push and everything like that because we only needed 4 out of 5 of the torn pages and everything like that, but it's definitely on the way to the other two.
I mean, considering we only got one.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
a little bit out of the way.
I think those runners definitely had those two crossed off pretty early in their minds, right? Like,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, where
At
they
least-
were placed, the time commitment and everything like that, yeah, it just wasn't quite in the cards. Yeah. Alright, so we're on to final Zemnis here for Docs. This purple coat.
seeing how his dance with the devil here is going.
Mhm.
Right into lasers, so having a very good fight. Select into session, and that looks like a dome skip on my end.
Very nice. We're gonna take a second, just make sure. There you go.
And that's a
GG's
GG's to
Docs.
Docs.
Yeah, very nicely done from both of our runners. Excellently played. Alrighty, and there's your brackets, folks.
Docs will be playing Plexus tomorrow at 5:30, and then Tib 5:30 Eastern, and then Tibbs will play Podgy right after.
There you go. Yeah, so yeah, congrats to all of our runners today for playing extremely well. We will see you all back tomorrow for our closing matches. So I've been Crazy Comics.
And I've been Square.
Have a good night.